A 6-hour drive does seem long, but here's the thing. Flying that same route is not always faster. Let's break down why. Today we're answering a very simple question. Should I fly or drive for a 6-hour trip? Which one's smarter? Here's the plan. We'll compare time, cost, reliability, and flexibility. First, let's talk about time. A 6-hour drive usually means about 350 to 400 miles. That's 6 hours of road time. Maybe 6.5 with stops. Now let's look at flying. People see a 90-minute flight and they think easy win, but that's not truly the full timeline. Here's a true breakdown. Drive to the airport, 30 to 60 minutes. Get there early, another 1 to 1.5 hours. Actual flight time, 1 to 1.5 hours. Taxi in D plane, 20 minutes. Grabbing baggage and driving to your destination, another 30 to 60 minutes. Add that all up and you're looking at about 4.5 to 6.5 hours door to door. Basically, it's the same as driving. And if there's a connection, you're gonna add another 1 to 3 hours. So flying only really makes sense when the drive is much longer than 6 hours. But let's talk about cost. People love comparing tickets to gas, but total cost is cash plus your time. Driving 400 miles cost about 50 to 70 cents per mile. So around $200 to $300 total. Split that between two people, that's roughly $100 to $150 each. If you're flying and flying economy, you're normally looking at tickets, bags, and parking. That's easily $150 to $300 per person. So with 2 or more travelers, driving is gonna win again. But like I said, it's not just cash. If you value your time at $25 an hour and flying saves 0 hours, then the math is simple. Driving is cheaper and going to be faster overall. Next, let's chat about reliability. But one of the most important aspects about travel is reliability. Flying does concentrate a lot of risks. Delays, cancellations, missed connections, lost bags. Driving spreads out the risk. You control when you leave, how fast you go, and where you stop. If you need to be somewhere on time, a meeting, a critical event, driving is definitely the safer bet. You control the variables. The plane does not. I also wanted to touch on comfort and control. In a car, you can pack what you want, stop when you want, bring whatever food you want, bring your pets. You can leave early or late, reroute around traffic. Driving is gonna give you a freedom that no boarding group will. So in this situation, in this scenario, here's the quick rule of thumb. If flying saves 2 or more hours and costs less per person, you should fly. Otherwise, drive. Because in most cases, time is gonna be a tie. Driving is gonna win on cost when there's 2 or more passengers. It's gonna win on reliability and control almost every time. Flying really only makes sense when it's nonstop, cheap, and clearly faster. So next time you see a quick flight, remember this. If it doesn't save you at least 2 hours door to door, you're not flying faster. You're just paying someone else to do the driving for you. Hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. If it was enjoyable and you want to see more like this, go ahead and like and subscribe. Until next time, see you later.